What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be taking a look at the new vehicles that are releasing next week with the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. And throughout the trailer and the newswire, Rockstar revealed about a total of 7 new vehicles, and most likely most of them will be arriving on day 1. So let's get into it. Before we do, make sure to subscribe and put on post notifications. We're going to be having a lot more content regarding the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. And also, if you find this helpful or enjoy it, then make sure to drop a like. So let's start off with probably the vehicle that everybody is waiting for, and that is the new jet. So again, this vehicle is going to be called the F-160 Raiju, and we know that since Rockstar did officially put that in the newswire. So this is also going to be the jet that includes the stealth mode, the VTOL, missiles, homing missiles, as well as a firing cannon. And by the way, if you don't know what VTOL is, it's basically a mode where you can choose to be either like in a way where you're going up like a helicopter or flying like a plane. There's a few vehicles that are in GTA Online that already have this, but this is going to be the first times, or one of the first times that we have this on a jet, which is going to be really cool. So in real life, this is based off the F-35, and honestly, I do see a lot of people using this. I just hope that Rockstar doesn't make it so that it's going to be like really overpowered for griefing. I'm assuming since Rockstar is nerfing the laser in this update as well, that they're going to kind of make it balanced, but I can see a lot of people using this vehicle for sure. And we're going to be talking about prices of vehicles in my next video, which is going to be breaking down how much everything is going to cost. So definitely look forward to that. But just know for sure, this vehicle is going to be very expensive. Now, we also have a new plane that is arriving, and it was shown off a little bit in the artwork as well as in the trailer. And for what we've seen, this vehicle doesn't seem to be too crazy. It just seems to be a regular normal plane that you could find like in free mode, or just ones that you could just buy on Elite Travel, just not too crazy like with missiles or anything that's like, you know, up there. But I think that this vehicle probably is going to be mainly focused for missions, or just like one of those vehicles that Rockstar adds where if you want to buy, you can, but it's not going to be something that you should if you don't want to, kind of thing. But overall, it is a interesting plane. I hope that maybe, you know, the looks may not be that good, but the speed could be, you know, up there. So we'll see how Rockstar decides to go with this. But for this vehicle, it is based on the twin Otter in real life. And something I kind of do hope when it comes to this plane is that maybe the customization will be really good, because I hope it's not like some of the vehicles that are on Elite Travel where the customization is just kind of simple. But now, since we have the introduction of the hangar, I do expect a lot more things to be customized and changed. Now, for the next vehicle, we also have another aircraft, and that is the Canada. So Rockstar obviously added this vehicle last year in the summer DLC with Criminal Enterprises, but it was pretty simple. It was just a normal heli. It did go pretty fast, and it was, you know, a decent, good heli, but a lot of people did want it to be weaponized, and Rockstar is finally going to be doing this in this update. So it seems like this is probably going to be an entirely new vehicle that we could purchase, and this is again probably going to be pretty expensive, just like the F-160 Raiju. But just know that Rockstar could also make it so that it's just an upgrade, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. But just know it's probably going to be a vehicle that we're going to have to buy, and it's going to be pretty expensive. But honestly, I'm really excited. The Canada is a decently good helicopter, so for it to finally have weapons is going to make it even better, and maybe Rockstar might even upgrade the speed a little bit as well, and just overall have a big upgrade for it. Now, getting into some of the land vehicles, we have the purple muscle car that we did see in one of the screenshots, and this seems to be based off the Charger EV. And this vehicle does remind me a lot of the Buffalo STX that released with the contract DLC, since they are in the same class, and they do, you know, look pretty similar. There's something to realize as well is that on the side of the vehicle, we can see that there is upgraded armor, which most likely means that we can add a Mani Tech to it. So in my opinion, though, it is a overall really good looking vehicle. It's definitely going to be in the muscle class, and it's a vehicle that I definitely see myself purchasing, and probably one of the ones that I'm looking forward to the most. Now, the next vehicle that we have is this SUV that Rockstar just showed in like almost every screenshot and trailer, and this is going to be based off the Mitsubishi Pajero. This is a vehicle that I don't really see a lot of people using, and maybe not even one of those most popular vehicles, mainly because one, it's an SUV and it's not really like in the sports class, and it seems to be just, you know, a regular SUV that we could use kind of like in free mode. So Rockstar showed off a lot. It could have a lot of importance to some of the missions, but overall it does seem like a simple vehicle that Rockstar is going to be having. I'm of course still going to be doing some testing on it and just seeing how it is, but I don't really think it's going to be up there, but we'll have to see, of course, on the release day. And we also know that for this vehicle, the words or the letters that it's going to start with is going to be MON. So we'll see what it officially is revealed or called when the update releases. Next up, we have a Hotring Vehicle. This is a type of, you know, car that Rockstar usually adds, you know, every few updates. I think they added one with the last update, the Drug Wars, which was the Hotring Evron. So the Hotring races are not really that popular in GTA Online, I think, but Rockstar does try to keep it alive a little bit with these Hotring vehicles. And honestly, this vehicle looks like one that we already have, the Hotring Saber, but I think this is going to be upgraded in a different version of it. So there probably is going to be some small and different, key features about it, but it just overall doesn't seem like a vehicle a lot of people are going to be using, just like the Hotring Evron, mainly because of the races and stuff. But if Rockstar does really go with this vehicle, then it could be, something that a lot of people end up buying and using a lot. Now, the next vehicle that we have is another one of these vehicles that we kind of already seem to have, which is this trophy truck. So we already have a vehicle called the trophy truck in G-Town line, but this one seems to be maybe a different version of it, and it is based off the Class 1 Buggy. So when you look at it from the pictures, it does look like it possibly could be the same vehicle that we already have in game, or it could be a different version. Again, it's kind of the same scenario with the Bravado racing car that we have, the Hotring. But being the fact that Rockstar did, show this off multiple times in trailers and screenshots, I'm going to assume that these are new vehicles that are coming. So we'll have to just wait till Drift Fed, and of course, just if it releases on release day, which it most likely will. And then for the last vehicle that we have is this purple vehicle that is located in the Vinewood garage. Was just revealed yesterday during the announcement for the Vinewood Car Club. So in game, this is going to be a Garage vehicle, and it is based off the Ferrari Roma Coupe. And this is definitely another one of those vehicles that I'm waiting for. This one, and most likely will be in the sports class as well. And I hope that it's not locked to like GTA Plus players or anything like that, since it was shown off during, the announcement for the GTA Plus Vinewood Car Club. So hopefully this will be available to all players. And also, this is a vehicle I hope Rockstar doesn't hold on to for Drift Fed, because sometimes they do end up doing that, just like we saw last year with the Camaro. But overall, we have some decently good vehicles releasing pretty soon, and I hope that most of them will be releasing on day one, and Rockstar doesn't hold on to that much Drift Fed. In total, we probably will have around like 20 vehicles. Of course, we'll talk about that more in a later video, but just know that these are the vehicles that have been revealed so far by Rockstar. But that is all for this video. Let me know in the comment section which vehicles you guys like the most, and if you want to see more, then make sure to subscribe and put on post notifications. We'll be having much more content regarding this new update. Also, if you found this helpful or enjoyed it, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.